Hello there. Let's give you a closer look now at these amazing custom car backs from Blizzard Force Customs. I'm really pleased. Oh, the lights just go. He's back. I'm not messing around, folks. That was on its way on the floor, but now I saved it. Let's continue. Let's continue as we were. So, I've said it all in the previous video. I'm very pleased with these. Very lovely, generous offer, act, whatever, from Sebastian of Blizzard Force Customs to show me these cards, or send me these cards even. And the bonus was they came with figures in, and look at this. I actually want to open this now because I want that Zuckuss loose, but no, I won't be opening it because it looks quite divine on that custom card back there, which is not the same as the usual Zuckuss card. It's actually better because that's the direct image from the movie. It'll be a substantial reward for the one who finds the Millennium Falcon. You are free to use any weapon. You know how it goes. There it is. Brilliant card back. Let's have a look on the back. Now he's got custom backs of these cards, and he's actually put in there modern figures, which is nice. So I presume he needs to let me know in the comments what he has done. Excuse me, how he's made these cards, but I think that he has custom windowed these himself. So he's got the Vintage Collection logo on the back. Look at that. And then Blizzard Force Customs, obviously his trademark on the back as well. They're just lovely card backs. Very nice indeed. I think on the next card back, which we will look at, the custom back will be more obvious. There's another look at the front there of Zuckuss. This is my favourite of the three he sent me. It's Biggs Darklighter. Lovely. Now this is one they really should bring out in the Vintage Collection. Biggs is such a great character. Hasbro have two options. They could either give us a new figure of Biggs, or they could repack this one, which was a Black Series figure. And I've said it so many times, but any figure that was in the orange card Black Series 3.75 was fair game and could have, should have, would have been in the Vintage Collection had they not discontinued it in 2013. My first thoughts on this card back that Sebastian from Blizzard Force Customs has sent me is that he could not have chosen a better image of Biggs. I think in most people's minds that's what you think of when you think of Biggs. Not only the checkerboard helmet, but that actual publicity photo, whatever it is the definitive sort of Biggs little image. What I like that he's done is that he's gone for a separate compartment for the helmet, because he is, as opposed to my friend Lee from Tatooine Customs, who does his custom car backs in the modern Vintage Collection style, this fella is clearly going for the 70s, 80s style of bubble. So you have everything inside. His blaster's in his hand there, as you can see. And then with the Leia Bouche or the Luke Stormtrooper cards, you get the helmet inside a separate bubble, which is really nice. I like that. It looks good. And we're going to get that again, actually, with the Leia Bouche in the current modern Vintage Collection. Although the bubble finishes or is inside the backboard for the figure, which I don't like the look of that. But anyway, let me turn it over and show you what I mean. I think this is something he's done. These are not 80s figures here. He's not just copied the 80s car back. He's actually maybe painstakingly taken all sorts of modern figures and put them on the classic yellow background. Or maybe this is something that's been going around for some years now by some other fan, I don't know. But if he's done that himself, that's a really good job. Look, see, that's the modern vintage Imperial Royal Guard there. And there's loads of stuff we've had in the Vintage Collection here, like we've had him and we've had him. This is another one, you see. We've got, look, you've got Reuse there and Bib Fortuna. These are ones we want. Well, if you're a fan like me, you do. We pan this very slowly, show you what we've got. So it's a great card back. There's the Blizzard Force Customs logo again. Lovely, really good stuff. So that's my favourite one of the three. I like that one. Big fan of Biggs Darklighter, big fan of Rebel Pilot vintage cards. And then of course, yes, the AT-ST driver. Again, a lovely card. This image is quite alternative. I like the fact that he's chosen this because it features the driver in the shot. It's another image pulled directly from the movie, that screen grabbed or whatever. Thank you, Sebastian, for giving me an articulated figure in there. The classic 80 ST card back is something I would like to see return, but I wouldn't say no if Hasbro were to give us an alternative like this guy has given us here. So it's a very nice card, very nicely made. Bubble again in the classic 80s style. Let's have a look on the back. Yeah, much like the other one, you've got the classic 96 card back, but again with modern figures featuring, so it's nicely thought out and nicely made. Very good indeed. I might just cut there and show you the blue milk one again, and the Boba Fett one I've had delivered too. Bear with me. This is the last thing I'm going to show you. There's the Boba Fett card. Look at the shine on the card though. It's nice to see a bit of gloss, you know. That would give Hasbro prints a run for their money. And here he is. This is my favourite image of Fett. This looks a little different from the classic 80s card, though. I think that he's obviously used an alternative image, or maybe even he's lifted it from the movie, I don't know. But anyway, the classic blue card Fett is one I want to see, and he knows that. That's why he sent it to me, probably, because he does follow my channel, supports the channel. Thank you very much. If you are new as well, please subscribe. If you love the vintage collection, this is the channel for you. It's what I like to talk about the most. And here is the blue milk card. I love that. Very nice mini card there. Brilliant. Awesome for a little bit of a custom gimmicky vintage card there. And this is, speaking of cards, the business card that also came. So check them out. Blizzard Force Customs. Brilliant array of awesome card backs done in the 80s style, 70s, 80s. They are on Instagram, Facebook, you name it. Just tap them into Google and you will find them. And find them well. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Out.